Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, there's no secret that it's a lot of insanely sick people in the world. And as summertime is upon us, you're going to start seeing more and more crazy stuff. And I'm going to talk about two people today in this story that deals with people that do that peeping Tom stuff. These two people up here have two separate cases, but they're both in the same area or state, Missouri. The first guy you see up here, the white dude, his name is Gabriel Wood. He's 41 years old from Pevely, Missouri. This other dude, this black dude up here, his name is Kevin Clayton. He's 32 years old. And I guess he's from O'Fallon, where he committed the crime. I guess O'Fallon's a neighborhood or a town in Missouri. Somebody let me know in the comment section, please, because I've done stories on this in the past. But anyway, either way, both of these people are crazy, sick, demented, and need to get out of here. This first guy, Gabriel Wood, right? I'm going to tell you a little bit of backstory about him. This guy just went to jail in November for a civil suit he had in which he went to a Target department store and he got caught peeping at a 14-year-old girl in the dressing room. This guy, for what I just told you he did at the time, was sentenced in November and served 180 days in jail. Not prison, in jail, for what he did. You know, 14-year-old victim, never be the same. And he got 180 days. I told you before, the justice system's a joke. I want to play you a video of a couple of these victims, because the 14-year-old girl is not who I'm talking about. This guy then came back out and committed the crime again. But the victim of who he did it to this time is a woman, 20-year-old woman, and she tells her side of the story of what he did and how sick he was. This other guy up here, I'll show you a video right behind this one. I'll run them concurrently of what he did at a Dollar Tree. Man, it don't matter what background you come from or what color you are, man. This whole thing now, man, with this open season on women and targeting them, whether it's physically or sexually, is out of control. These people have no shame in what they're doing, and they so turned up that they're oblivious to anything that can happen to them after they do what they do. They only see one thing and they go after it with tunnel vision. And it's unacceptable. Take a look at this and we'll come back and do what we do.
At 9, women who say they were stalked by a peeping Tom in stores have warnings for shoppers. You're about to see their mugshots because prosecutors are asking other possible victims to call police. Alleged victims spoke only to Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes about what every woman should look out for.
Two women who do not want to be identified for obvious reasons were both victims of voyeurs this month, according to O'Fallon, Missouri police. This 20-year-old woman fought tears describing what happened this past May 6th inside a Target store dressing room on Highway K. Court records say the suspect entered the stall next to her and used the construction of the stall to scale the wall.
I didn't hear anything. I was changing and trying on different clothes. And then when I grabbed the swimsuit, I had turned around and saw something above. And I looked up and it was his face.
She froze at first, then worked up the courage to act.
I started crying off to the side. And then that's when I was like, I really don't want that to happen again to anybody else.
An O'Fallon police probable cause statement says 41-year-old Gabriel Wood was seen on Target surveillance footage in which he reportedly attempted to conceal his identity with a wig. Police also report finding Wood with a notebook with admissions related to peering on women in dressing rooms. The second victim did not even enter a dressing room. She was wearing a dress, shopping for a baby shower card. When on the ground between her legs, she noticed a basket like this with a cell phone inside recording.
I got like almost nauseous instantly once I noticed kind of what was going on.
Her incident was this past June 2nd at the Dollar Tree. also on Highway K in O'Fallon. A different suspect in this case, 32-year-old Kevin Clayton. She says a store clerk told her,
"Oh, that's the same description of someone who's been in here previously, and this happened to 2 other women."
Attorney Bob Pedroli represents both women. He says stores must do more to protect people.
Not only are these events of voyeurs foreseeable, they are happening on a regular basis.
Incredibly, we interviewed Pedroli 13 years ago about suspect Gabriel Wood.
Same guy's back doing the same thing, looking over the top of a changing room cubicle.
Neither Dollar Tree nor Target responded to our requests for comment. Both suspects this month have court appearances in their attempts to lower their bond and get out of jail. We'll be there. For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.
Charles County man is facing 2 felony charges accused of filming underneath the skirts of women at local stores. This comes just months after he pleaded guilty to a similar charge. Live on your side's Megan Kernan has been looking into this case all day and joined us in studio with the latest. Megan.
Well, Mike, 32-year-old Kevin Clayton is charged with 2 felony counts of invasion of privacy. People in O'Fallon tell me they're disgusted that this happened. Now police tell us there could be hundreds of more victims.
I love wearing dresses and skirts, like, personally, so I would never imagine something like that would happen.
Kamen Trong shops at the Dollar Tree in O'Fallon. She was shocked to hear the allegations against Kevin Clayton.
I just think that's absolutely vile. It's insane. You wouldn't think something like that would happen, especially in a place that is so populated.
Sunday, a woman called police to say Clayton put his cell phone in a shopping basket and then pushed it underneath her skirt and another woman's dress.
She immediately called us and gave us a very detailed description, and that's what allowed us to move in so quickly and get him in custody.
Sergeant Brian Haar says Clayton gave an officer permission to go through his phone, and in his deleted items folder, the officer found more than 200 videos. Haar says there could be hundreds of more victims.
It looks like he has done this more than once for sure, and we're glad to get him off the street.
6 months ago, Clayton was sentenced for a similar crime at a Dollar General in Lake St. Louis in 2021. A search of his phone at that time found 39 videos and thousands of photographs of women. Part of Clayton's sentence required him to stay out of Dollar General. Trong thinks that's why he moved on to Dollar Tree, to victimize more women.
It makes me a little bit on edge now, knowing that something like this could happen and knowing that people are that disgusting and vile, and just, it irritates me. It really does.
Clayton is being held at the St. Charles County Jail on a $20,000 cash-only bond. The St. Charles County prosecuting attorney has requested to revoke Clayton's probation from the 2021 case.
Thanks. All right, guys, that's the story of these 2 sick animals, Kevin Clayton and Gabriel Wood. And I told you before, man, some things jail don't fix. This whole judicial system and the laws that they have out here and the punishments that, go with these laws need to be overhauled drastically. This guy went to jail in November. So what? November, December, January, February, March, April. He just got out in April and he went and did the same thing again. This time to a 20-year-old woman. He put on a wig and scaled the stuff in the stall next to her to go over there and peek at her, hoping that he could get a glimpse of her with her clothes off. Come on, man. Come on. Law ain't working. Jail ain't working. You seen it. So what are you going to do now? Take him out of here. I told you a lot of people got to go for this whole thing to start even looking like it's being cleaned up. This guy right here, Kevin Clayton, ain't no different. He was busted before. 30-something pictures of women in his phone. He put a cell phone in a basket and was walking around looking for women with skirts on and try to kick the basket under their feet to get a glimpse of if they had on panties or not. How sick is that? Seriously, how sick is that? Been doing it. Did it once. Got in trouble, did it again. This time, they said it might be hundreds of victims. Because he had hundreds of pictures in his phone. How many stories I did? 3 stories that are similar to this? Man, it's open season on women. I'm telling you. And like I said, I make a joke and stuff. What do you think will happen when this started happening to men? Because people are getting more and more bolded in their sexual endeavors and their curiosities to see what you look like without no drawers on underneath your clothing. Curiosity killed the cat. You need to kill a lot of human beings too. This is sickening. But this is what you get when you deal with this type of animal out here. Species name. Let's put it up, y'all. Peter Panus Freakensteinus, the nastiest kind. If they see the honeys, they got to get money. Get them out of here. Can't go into the supermarket. You know what I mean? Got to be self-conscious and self-aware because there's always creeps around. Men that don't know how to act right. Can't go and grab a zucchini or a cucumber. Somebody moaning behind you. Can't go and grab some Doritos or something. Here comes somebody shooting Cool Ranch. Their male Cool Ranch all over your fucking hand and back. Can't bend over and pick something up on the lowest part of the shelf in the aisle. Here comes some hot nut on your back. Man, this is craziness. These people are doing this in public. They can't control themselves. It's like their sexual level energy is like times 100. Then they get busted and be looking stupid. Give me your phone. Give me the phone. Boom, all the evidence right there. Both of these dudes, man, regardless of what you think about them, it's somebody out there for anybody. You got people out there that are fall victim to your twisted desires and role play with you if you want to do that type of stuff in your comfort of your own house. Some women like it. You walking up on random people not knowing if they married or not, if they mothers or not, and so on and so forth, trying to get a sneak peek. That can cost you your life. Listen, when stuff happens to people like this, that's why I tell you, you don't look at the crime a lot of times. You look at what the cause of that action was. And a lot of times people be wrong. They do. You doing stuff in public like that. Makes no sense. I don't know how it got to this. Think about it. Just you as a woman regularly just going out to the store, not paying attention. This is why they do this type of stuff, because nobody in their right mind with common sense is thinking about being sexually assaulted while shopping in public. Hey, I'm in a place in public. I feel safe. Nowadays, that don't even mean nothing. You think politicians are going to bring it up, talk about it? No, they'll mention it to get votes. And then after that, go on with the win. Somebody else getting man milk through on them in a damn grocery store or Dollar Tree or Dollar General, just getting the Jesus Christ. I'm sick of this. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's a sick world out here. And some of us need to be a little bit sicker in how we discipline people that do this type of stuff. That's all I got to say. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.